First of all, let's start with this. What is a viral reel? Truly, it may not be your best goal because your business isn't likely to grow from one viral reel. Now, if you were doing a TEDx talk and it got 10 million views, now that is going to help your business. What's the difference? Credibility that provides authority that then makes you the go-to expert. And you have to remember that if you don't have a call to action that is obvious when people land on your website or when they link to your profile, still a viral reel isn't what you want yet. But let's say, for the sake of this podcast, you've laid the foundation. You have a freebie that people want and they ask for all the time. Or listen, they're not actually going to ask for your freebie by name, but they do have to ask for the solution to a problem that your freebie clearly solves. And that freebie has to have a name that they recognize as doing exactly that. Hey, by the way, if you're a gym owner or studio trainer or health coach and you offer a complimentary session or call, that is not your freebie. It's too big a step for someone who doesn't know you. So step back and let's find a better answer for you. However, we're not going to dive into that here. I will put a link for the Flipping 50 freebie to creating the ultimate freebie. And yes, you heard me right. But I actually created a freebie for you to get your hands on so that you can consider, what should I be making in the smartest way possible? What I mean by that is you don't want to come up with something that's just mimicking what somebody else is doing. You want to come up with something based on what you know absolutely that every ideal customer you've ever had wants. What is it that they're asking for? How do they find you? What are they complaining about? What transformation do they want? All of that informs what you uniquely should create in your unique voice. Okay, so what is the recipe for a viral reel? Well, I'm Deborah Atkinson. You're listening to Fitness Marketing Mastery, where I'm going to share just that. This is where I share marketing and sales strategies that are easy, enjoyable, even fun, so that you can create both a life and the business that you love and have the freedom to enjoy both. Today, in one of our final episodes of what's called Fitness Marketing Mastery, in what will become She Means Fitness Business, because y'all have voted for that title, I'm going to share the recipe, not so much for a viral reel. So I apologize for that bait and switch. But if you're looking for that lottery ticket, like this one thing, if I just had this one thing for 999 out of 1,000 people, it's not ever going to be one thing. It's going to be doing one thing consistently in a lot of ways. And that is literally delivering consistently. Consistency is the thing that you most need. When you find the right things, you do them repeatedly. When you find the right words, you say them repeatedly. Those things are the answer. But let's dive in. And again, in today's show notes, you'll get the links to how to create a freebie that for you may go viral or as viral as you need it to. You'll also get other resources that can help you with marketing, especially to more midlife clients, and writing your copy for your emails, your subject lines, your blogs, your social media posts, so that you can really connect with people. That is the way to get viral results. Let's dive in. You'll never know what the recipe is for a viral recipe. And truly, for a viral reel, truly, even if you created one, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able necessarily to recreate it because so much is left to chance. But you might be discovered or you might be shared if you're smart with your hashtags and congruent from content to hashtags. So the safest, surest, steadiest way to grow and potentially win instead of spending dollars and time on lottery tickets that are $1,000,000 to 1, it's this: create content that educates, inspires, and entertains. So let's dive into viral reel number 1. Educate your audience. Now, under this umbrella, you could have 57 different viral reel ideas. You can jump to content is up to you, by the way. So if you work with midlife women who are fasting and you share information about fasting and exercise, that alone allows you and affords you probably 30 new reel ideas. Super simple, right? You've got the content, but how do you deliver it? That's really the difference between putting it out there in a dry blog or a bullet pointed list and entertaining them with it. The education is you could point to the words, like here's 4 things you need to know about fasting. Here's 4 ways to do it. You can jump into different scenes. You've seen that, like you're standing in one outfit and then you jump up and you land in a different outfit. That's a different way to do it, different words, different point on each page. Or you can also just talk. If I'm making you sweat, talk straight to the camera and just put captions on those videos that you're doing. Captions meaning the words are going to show up on the screen. I know, right? If you're brand new to this, I'm going to spell it out for you. Viral reel number 2 is inspire. How do you inspire? So think about this. What do your audience want? What's the transformation? So do they want to grow old better than others? Like when they think about themselves in 20 years and 30 years, what do they see or what would they love to see? Show them examples. If somebody wanted to age better, show them examples of how to do it, people who are doing it. You can create reels of sharing images of older people doing amazing things or of sites and other accounts, meaning websites and other accounts where they're already sharing that kind of content. So maybe it's you're curating, like, go here, go here, and go here. And then you're tagging those people as well. Or you do a video of you introducing, say, 5 unique individuals, and maybe not like people you're sitting down with, but pictures of people and talk about what they're doing or that they started running at the age of 52 and now they've done 14 marathons or whatever it might be. Viral reel number 3, entertain your audience. So yes, you do have to be a little creative here. So an entertainer, think about it. Somebody comes on stage, they're entertaining you for, I don't know, really, usually it's going to be a concert. It's going to last at least an hour, right? It's going to last 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours. How long will they play, right? What songs will they play? An entertainer changes costumes. They changes the type of songs in the set. So some are slow and ballads and some are faster and some are the newer stuff, some are the older stuff. They do some old favorites, but they throw in some new and exciting. You too, you've got to be similar when you're doing that kind of thing. So throw in the, yes, you know about this, but did you know you need to be doing this? So I've left a lot of homework for you to do. So I've given you ideas that think about educate. What comes under education? What does your audience need to unlearn that they know now? What do they need to learn next instead? That should give you a ton of content already. Sit down and play with that for a while. Then move on to inspire. What would inspire your audience? Like who's done it? Who's walked it before them? Maybe it's you. Maybe you inspire them, but maybe it's somebody else or somebody else's. Share that. And then you're also going to have to entertain them. So this may just be some silly things, maybe totally irrelevant. And let me show you how I've done this. So in a couple different ways, I came on and so I'm a fitness professional, right? I target midlife women, right? But I also happen to be one. So every once in a while, I will play one on TV and the internet. Like, all right, guys, I'm going to a conference and here's 3 dresses, and I can dress myself in yoga clothes all day long. Which one of these do you like? Which one should I wear? And it doesn't matter if their comments are nice or nasty. And trust me, you'll get everything. You're going to respond to every single one of them, but you're going to invite them to vote to tell you that video may go viral more than your exercise videos, and that will drive you nuts. But it happens. And now you've got engagement. Now you've got potentially more viewers and eyeballs than you've had. So in the next few days, sharing something that is more educational than it is entertaining will potentially reach more people. So important things to remember is that this isn't random. This was a strategy. It wasn't something I did because I saw somebody else do that and that worked really well. I knew why I wanted to do it. I knew the result of if it works, then this will happen. That's the important thing. So make sure that you're doing things with conscious choice about here's why I'm doing it. Here's the outcome I expect and want to get should it work for me. Okay. For more help with creating content that finds you a real, as in REL, not real, REEL, and not fake clients, you can check out a link to spending 5 days with me. That's all about just my best marketing tips that helped me create the foundation. Like if I get lost in overwhelm, it's Monday and I've had kind of a day. If I get lost in overwhelm over I should be doing this and I should be doing that, what should I be promoting? What should I create for my video this week? Those kinds of things. I am flying out here in outer space, but what anchors me and brings me back to the ground is coming back to exactly these basics. Like, what is it that I need to educate my audience on? What inspires them? What will they be amused by? And those kinds of things you want to put first on your paper, first, then in your calendar, and then just go into creation mode. And you can do that. And I'm going to help you do even more of that in the 5-day challenge. We'll link to that in the show notes. Those show notes, by the way, will be at fitnessmarketingmastery.com/viral reel. You might have guessed that one. So if you're struggling on your social media, which you may be, or you may be dreaming pie in the sky, you probably got this closer than you would ever think. This is so very easy for you to put these things in and do them if you come back to the basics and the foundations. And what are you waiting for? The world needs us today, now more than ever.